Now, if you've just joined us, my colleague Musa Mkaliphi has been covering the race to equality at the Wits sports complex. We now cross back to her, and she's joined by another guest, and she'll give us more details with regards to that. A very good morning to you, Musa. We've been chatting to you all morning with regards to the Motsepe Foundation's Race for Equality. What do you have for us?
A very good morning to you, Simpiwe. A very fun morning indeed. We are still at the Wits Sports Center attending the Race for Equality. Now, I don't know if you can see behind me, but a number of people have made their way back to the finish line. Earlier on, we spoke to Dr. Precious Motsepe, who gave us a brief info about what this event is all about. But right now, though, we are joined by two young ladies, Kodela Spasian and Koketo Mokonotela, who are participants in the race, and they're going to tell us a bit more about why they are part of this event. Good morning, ladies, and thank you so much for joining us on Morning Live.
Good morning, ma'am. I am good, and I just want to say that I am proud of this race because it strives for gender equality. I think that women and men should realize that this is the time that they are equal and that we should work together towards leaving this thing out of preferring men over women.
All right, now, Koketo, tell us a bit about where you heard about the race from and why you decided to be a part of this race.
Okay, morning, ma'am. My name is Koketo Mokonotela from Rustenburg in Northwest Province. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to say that what I've learned from the International Women's Summit is that gender equality, women should be treated equal, and that men should be taught discipline. A white man once said that the key that can turn your dream into reality is discipline. That's the thing that I've learned the most.
All right. Now, what do you think it means to be a young woman in South Africa for you particularly?
I think it means that we should work hard. Being a young woman in South Africa is very hard. We should work hard because there are many things that challenge us. From where we come from, there are factors such as mental health, which we talked about at the Sandton Convention Center. And mental health affects gender equality in the sense that people are shying away from it. It is not a norm as other diseases. So I think that if we are able to talk more about gender equality and also enable women to participate in technology, we can work together so that there is gender equality.
Right now, Koketo, do you think that enough is being done in the country to protect women?
No, because most women are not encouraged to go to school. If we can look, Nelson Mandela once said that the only key that can change the world is education. Through education, we can become better citizens in South Africa.
Right now, what do you think needs to be done to ensure that, people, women in particular, enjoy the very same rights that men do? What do you think that government needs to do to ensure that we all enjoy the same rights?
The government should develop the youth by building centers whereby they will be able to communicate with each other and talk about these issues that are affecting them. I mean, gender equality is a very powerful topic, and I'm tired of always tuning into the news and finding out that a young woman has been raped and killed. That is very tiring, and the government needs to do more because we are far away from gender equality at the pace that we are going.
Now, you mentioned that you guys were at a summit in Sandton. Could you maybe briefly tell us about what that summit was all about and what lessons that you maybe took away from that particular summit?
Okay, what I've learned at the summit, as I have said, Dr. Precious Motsepe stressed that we as women, we have to build a strong society. We must encourage one another and do positive things in life.
Now, as a young woman, what sort of work do you do to ensure that you promote equality amongst us?
I always speak to my peers at school. I even talk to the boys who are next to me. I ask them what influences them to always ridicule girls who are passing by them. I ask them to be nice to girls, and I'm thinking of starting a group after going to the convention center and witnessing the powerful women that are there. I'm thinking of organizing a group where we will talk about these issues in our school, and eventually we will spread out into the community of Tlhabane.
Right. About this group that you're planning to organize, what sort of people will you be gathering to be a part of that?
Boys and girls. Boys need to be aware that the girl child is equal to him.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for talking us on Morning Live. Now, that was Cordelia and Gogeto talking to us about the race for equality that is currently taking place at Wits University. Now, that's it from us. So it's back to you in studio.
All right, that is Musa Mkaliphi, who has been out there at the Wits Sports Complex at the event that's happening today. And of course, it's all about International Women's Day that's happening tomorrow. And of course, it is hosted by the Patrice Motsepe, or rather the Motsepe Foundation. All right, so